Another morning. Nothing like a fresh cup of coffee. Fresh, piping hot coffee. Hello again, everybody. So this is probably going to be my last winter update video. I think I've done a couple of these, and I'm sure everybody's probably tired of seeing my garage. But just a little bit more of an update here. My M8 competition is in the shop. As I noted in my last video, a lady struck my car and caused a little bit of damage, very, very superficial damage. And I was weighing whether to just get it fixed myself. But the insurance her insurance company agreed to cover the cost of the repair. So I decided to go forward with it. So it's in the shop, in a body shop right now. And I'm actually driving a rental car. And that's mostly what this video is about. This rental car is sort of my daily driver now, and it's really hard to drive this car, and I've got nothing against it. It's a perfectly fine car, but to go from an M8 competition to this it's kind of tough to swallow. Now, luckily, it's only temporary. They said 5 to 7 business days. I don't know how long it'll turn out being. The insurer is covering the cost of the rental. I guess they wanted to save money, so they got me the cheapest car you could possibly get, which is fine, I guess, but it does the job. It gets me to work. But anyway, so my rental car is a Hyundai Elantra. So think about it. In my garage, this was once occupied by a BMW M8 competition Grand Coupe. And now I'm driving a Hyundai Elantra. Again, no big deal. It's actually a perfectly nice car. The problem, of course, being that it's just a huge downgrade in luxury and performance. But there is still some good news, which is the Huracan is back. So I did bring the Huracan back, which is really refreshing in all of its glory. And I actually was hoping to drive it this weekend, but it looks like we're getting another quick round of snow and salt. So I might put those plans on hold, but I'm looking forward to taking this out again as soon as possible. All right, so let's check out the Hyundai Elantra real quick. So, I'm telling you guys, when you come from a luxury car like, what I have to this, it's an automatic downgrade. But, if you don't have that sort of prejudice, this in and of itself is a pretty good car. It's not the most high-end interior. This is pretty much all fabric on the seats. And on the dash here is sort of this plasticky leather, I don't know what you call it, stuff, but it has a very nice set of screens up here that work very well. Let me see if I can put it in accessory mode. There we go. But it's going to get warm by Monday and Tuesday. We're in the mid-60s. So anyway, it's as you can see, the resolution's pretty good. It's very early in the morning. I'm a morning guy. Let me lower the volume here. And here we are in accessory mode, which is using up the battery, so I shouldn't spend too much time on it. Let me just turn that off. Oh. Well, there you go. Now you can see how the speedometer and tachometer looks. And now the air is on. So again, I better not keep this on for too long. I don't want to drain the battery. But just a quick look at the interior. All black, it's decent. It's pretty spacious for a compact sedan. Cup holders here, and the HVAC system is all pretty straightforward. And the steering wheel has this sort of plasticky sort of thing. So again, it's not really luxury. I do like the gauge cluster here, though. That's pretty nice. And I just discovered yesterday, I didn't notice that until a few days in driving, that it actually has a sport mode. And I tell you, sport mode's kind of cool. It actually It actually keeps the gears lower when you're driving, so it's a bit more aggressive, so it tends to not upshift so easily. And I was having a little bit of fun with that yesterday. All right, let's see if we can turn this off now. There we go. Just gonna save the battery here, but that's the Hyundai Elantra, and you know, it's a pretty good car, I gotta tell you. You know, just a little walk around here. You know, not bad. Styling is pretty good, and I really did like that it had a sport mode. That was a pleasant little surprise yesterday. I don't have a lot of space to show you guys this, but here you go. So here it is. You got this little decorative trim here on the back, and a little look at the wheels. I mean, I have to admit, it does look a little out of place next to a Huracan. You know, that wasn't a problem with the M8, but and let me lock that. You know, the main issue is, you know, also it has a 4-cylinder engine, and you know, you very quickly get, you know, you become numb. You realize driving is just a task when you're driving a car like that. You know, it's comfortable. It is more comfortable than the M8, so I'll give it that. Like on some bumpy roads and railroad tracks, you don't even notice it. And I realized driving the Hyundai that, oh my God, I've been putting up with a very jarring driving experience in my M8 competition when I never needed to put up with that. It's just because I drive a high performance car. Most normal cars are not, you know, most drivers of normal cars are not experiencing what I'm experiencing. So that kind of was a bit of an eye-opener for me. But anyway, so that's that. So yeah, it has a 4-cylinder engine. I mean, it's got, what, 160 horsepower, 170 something. So it has no power. The engine makes completely uninteresting noises. Again, no emotion, nothing. It's just sort of a, you know, it's just transportation, basically. Whereas the M8 competition is just, it's so alive of a car, and that V8 engine is just so enormously powerful, sounds so great. I mean, it's just such a blast to drive, and you just have a sense of joy as soon as you get into that car. So it's a whole different experience, but again, this is a rental, and hopefully I won't have it for too much longer. So that's my little update, and again, this is gonna be my last winter update because I really wanna get out there and start driving again. And again, you know, I don't know how many people are going to watch this video. As I stated a while back, YouTube seems to have changed their algorithm. So some of my older videos would quickly get into the 1,000+ views, whereas the last 5-6 videos or so, it takes maybe a week just to get 100 views. So I'd say my channel is now sort of a boutique channel. Just me and like the small number of people who are interested. And whatever, I'm fine with that. Well, I think that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching, and see you later.